This is my project, a rollabout, camera stand, and these are the items, or two of them that I'm going to use. This is what you would call a creeper. I got it at Aldi's. $11. I got this at the Goodwill. $4.95 plus tax. Low budget, but I think it's going to work beautiful. I want to cut a piece of wood that's a little bit bigger than the top of this because I want to be able to make it so I can take it off if I want to, but still have it firmly secured. On this piece of scrap here, I'm going to go ahead and just outline. So what we've got is an outline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1.5 inches over the edge, and I'm going to measure from the one. Reason being is I don't trust the variation in this edge. And do the same over here. And with that done, any good straight edge. A couple of good dark lines there, so I got a good eyeball on it. And of course, to tell you the truth, let's just cut this straight. And let's cut it. When you have to work with the tools that you have to use the tools you have to work with. So this chair comes up to about the same height of this. Wrong way. A gap in the middle so I can cut. Safety. A little sanding sponge. Alright, you ever do a project and you get started on it and all of a sudden everything changes? Well, I still am going to hang on to this, but I just realized taking this off and having two people help me hold this down and propping this up a little bit, I can go all the way up and down with this and still do it on the board. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares here, and then when I turn it around, I got 6 squares here, and I also have 6 squares over here. Balance out where this is going to be on the board. Now I've got my markings. Take this off. I just may come back to this board. So what I want to do is I want to drill right there. Can you see that? Right there? Not easily, but it's there. There it is. Okay, so from the edge to the center of the foot is 0.37. That's why I want to make my mark, and I can cut or drill right into that. Now, there's going to be a trick here on that drilling. Alright, now you see how the angle goes. That would be the point that I want to rest on the line and drill this way at an angle. Okay? So the foot kind of pockets in there. Let me show you with the drill bit. So I'm using a 3/4 inch wood bit spade thing. Gorgeous. Oh, that's it. So what I want to do is I want to keep these legs as, you know, away from the glue that I'm going to use, the JB Weld. But what I want to do is I want to take one of my cards, and I'm going to put it, tighten it, keep them all the same length. Roughly. Alright. Oh man. I'm thrilled. Now, let's get out the JB Weld. Now the first thing I'm going to do before I fill the holes with JB Weld is I've got a jigsaw blade, just happen to grab this one, and I'm going to rough up these feet, and that'll help that glue lock in better. With isopropyl alcohol, clean off the feet, any finger oils or any oils I've been working with, you want to get off. I'm going to have to mix quite a bit. Let's see what I can get away with. Whoops. I think we're okay. Well, isopropyl works good on my finger. Okay, it's been overnight. Let's see what we got. Got my little fake GoPro on here. Rock solid, no shaky. As you know, this is JB Weld, and this, when you raise it and lower it, has a tendency of these poles ever so slightly just kind of waver, just a little bit. If this winds up being a problem, I got another product here called Sugaru that technically I've fallen in love with. It's so usable and it's flexible. And this stuff here, I mean, you can repair a multitude of things. This is one that works really, really good for cable, and it comes in these little packets that I've got taped up. I keep it in the fridge. They look like little sugar packets, and you cut them out mold it to what you want. If this presents a problem of cracking and coming apart, then I'll use the Sugaru, and it offers up that little bit of extra flexibility, that little extra give that would probably have been better to use than the JB Weld. I can always redo this without a problem. So the height that I get out of this is just about 5.5 feet. Sitting down at a chair will definitely be over my head, okay? And here it is on the stand, as you can see. And we're gonna move it over here to video something. No shake. Move it over here to video something. No shake. No shake. I'll call this a rousing success. And as always, I hope you learned something. I know I did. And please subscribe to my channel. It does help. Thank you. That's where it's going. And it's going to replace this right here. I don't know if you can see. It's another video that I did. And when you stop the camera, it shakes. But if I put it up here against this buffer, it doesn't shake. So that's the plan, Stan.